I won the lottery 8 times repeating these words, and every time I look back at the journey, I realize it had very little to do with luck, chance, or probability, and everything to do with the inner atmosphere I created long before the winning numbers were announced. I discovered that the world outside only mirrors the conviction inside, that life bends to the tone of your inner speech, and that your reality responds to the words you whisper to yourself when no one is listening. People think winning the lottery is a miracle, a rare blessing that falls upon a chosen few, but what they don't realize is that the miracle begins the moment you accept that your imagination holds more power than any statistic. When I repeated those words, I wasn't begging for money to come. I was declaring that it already had. I wasn't waiting on a future blessing. I was stepping into the feeling of a present one. Each repetition wasn't a plea, but a permission slipped to reality to rearrange itself in my favor. The words were simple, almost too simple, but they carried the weight of unwavering belief. They were the key that unlocked the door I didn't know I had locked myself. I remember the first time I whispered them. I felt silly at first, almost embarrassed, even though no one else could hear me. Yet something inside me shifted, a subtle but undeniable click, as if an inner lock had opened. Those words began to shape the air around me, altering my emotional climate as easily as turning a dial. Night after night I repeated them, not with strain, not with desperation, but with a calm certainty, as though I were recalling a memory rather than creating a future. I learned that the secret was not in repeating them loudly, forcefully, or obsessively, but in repeating them with the quiet confidence of someone who already held the winning ticket. Every word I spoke carried the feeling of already having won, of already being the person who receives, enjoys, and expects abundance as naturally as the sun expects to rise.